All right, the next question. It says Mark borrows 40 grand to help out his business in an interest-only loan. He's required to pay back quarterly with interest compounding quarterly at 4.7% per annum. Okay. How much is Mark required to repay each quarter? Give your answer correct to the nearest dollar. All right, first things first, what are we trying to figure out here? We're trying to figure out the payments. So this PMT is what I don't know. My N will be 1 because it's an interest-only loan. I just make it 1 immediately. My interest is going to be 4.7. The present value of the loan, well, he borrows out 40 grand. 1, 2, 3. My future value will just be negative of the PV, 40,000. My PPY was quarterly, so it'll be 4 and 4. Now let's put that all into the CAS. So it's just going to be 4.7 there. This will be 40,000, 1, 2, 3. This I don't know, leave it blank. This will be negative 40, 1, 2, 3. And this is quarter. Hit enter. Remember to write it unrounded before rounded. Now in this case, you don't have to because it's just negative 470. There's nothing to round there. So it's just going to be negative 470. So I put that there, negative, also, and then don't put negative there. Just make it $470.00. Perfect. Next one. Mark decides that after he paid $10,000 in interest, he will close the account and end the interest-only loan. How many quarters is it before he closes the account? All right, so let's read that again. Mark decides that after he's paid $10,000 in interest, he will close the account and end the interest-only loan. So all I really need to do here is figure out when he paid $10,000, and obviously then he wants to close the interest-only account. So all I'm really doing here is saying, well, we've got $10,000 here. How many times does 470 fit inside of that? So we hit escape in our CAS. We go control divide. We go 10, 1, 2, 3. We divide that by 470. 470 goes into it. Then again, write it unrounded, 21.276 ... Now, what does that mean? How many times is he going to have to do it? Now, this is where you have to be thinking. You have to use your head here a little bit. Because the question is, do you round up or you round down? Many people will just think, oh, you round down. But again, just think it through. If I'm rounding down, then what I'm saying is 470 times 21. Do you see how it's 9,870? It's not 10,000. It needs to be 22. Because then I'm a bit over. So Mark decides that after he's paid $10,000 in interest, it would have to be 22 quarters because then he's paid, over it. He hasn't paid $10,000 in interest if it's 21. So therefore, 22. Well, my computer's about to give up. The lag is pretty bad. I'm going to have to turn off my computer to give it a bit of a rest after this one. All right, so there it is, 22 quarters. And again, if you're unsure whether or not you round up or you round down, just test it out like I did there. All right, I'll see you in the next part.